On this episode of Beyond the Bean on Air, a look at how your soybean checkoff has and continues to help develop new uses for U.S. soy. But first, here's a quick rundown of what your soybean checkoff has been doing for you lately. Recently, at their summer meeting in Milwaukee, the United Soybean Board approved a new roadmap for the U.S. soy industry and approved two new major projects aimed at increasing U.S. soybean yields and quality through genetic research and diversifying international demand for U.S. soybean meal and oil.
I think we got a lot done. We adopted a new strategic plan. We adopted the impact projects. We made steps in other areas that are not complete yet, but we're still working in those areas. Once again, taking the first step towards transforming this organization a little bit to a more modern organization.
From beverages to meat additives, soy provides many uses for the human diet. People from more than 20 countries learned about this firsthand during IntSoy, a checkoff-funded program held at the University of Illinois. IntSoy demonstrates soy's affordability, favorable taste, and complete nutritional profile, as well as the many different ways soy can be used in today's food. It also helps connect the U.S. soy sector with international buyers. This summer, a team of 24 representatives from China's swine sector visited a swine and soybean operation in west central Illinois. They got a first-hand look at how and why U.S. soy can be used to maximize swine production.
And they're very concerned about their future food supply. They want to see that we're making the capital investment necessary to meet not only our own needs, but their needs in the future.
No other country in the world produces more pork than China, with 48 million sows and 641 million hogs fed annually. The Chinese swine sector uses more than 300 million bushels of U.S. soybeans for feed each year. This summer, the soybean checkoff helped the biodiesel industry launch the largest and first ever public outreach effort to make sure that diesel users know that biodiesel is the only commercially available advanced biofuel as designated by the federal government.
State and national soybean checkoff organizations funded most of the new biodiesel public awareness project for biodiesel as an advanced biofuel. It features information on the internet, in newspapers and magazines, on the radio, and in a new 30-second TV commercial that is aired across the country.
Here in Dallas, we're proud that our vehicles use an advanced biofuel called biodiesel. It's made from renewable resources like soybean oil, canola oil, even recycled cooking oil. This year, biodiesel will displace almost 1 billion gallons of fossil fuel nationwide. Our air is cleaner, our economy is stronger, and America's more energy independent. It's working here, it can work in your community. Biodiesel, America's advanced biofuel.
The checkoff-funded effort hopes to increase public confidence by illustrating how biodiesel helps to fuel our nation's transportation needs today. The information also attempts to boost biodiesel demand by communicating the benefits of using it, including creating jobs and economic growth here at home, and reducing our nation's dependence on foreign oil. The Environmental Protection Agency has determined that biodiesel reduces greenhouse gas emissions by up to 86% compared with petroleum diesel. It also has the highest energy balance of any domestic liquid fuel, yielding 5.5 units of energy for every unit of energy it takes to produce. The EPA also says biodiesel dramatically reduces nearly every toxic pollutant compared with traditional diesel. I'm Gina Earhart, reporting for Beyond the Bean on Air.
Now let's head out west to see how Yellowstone National Park uses U.S. soybeans to help achieve their green goals.
Some 3 million people visit Yellowstone National Park every year to see its main attraction, natural wonders. Now, thanks to visitors' use of recycling bins and a little help from soy-based adhesives, Yellowstone produces another unexpected green wonder, carpet. To achieve the park's recycling goals, Yellowstone created a new partnership with Universal Textile Technologies, Four Corners Recycling, CPE, and the Soybean Checkoff. The partnership turns tons of plastic bottles discarded by park visitors every year into rolls of American-made carpet.
What we did is there's a new project where they take their recycled plastic bottles and they turn it into a fiber, and along with soybean glue that we use, we've been able to adhere this to a carpet, and it looks great. I mean, it's an industrial strength carpet, and it's over 85% recycled and renewable products.
Universal Textile Technologies uses bottles park visitors toss in recycling bins to manufacture BioCell and EnviroCell polyurethane backing systems for carpet and synthetic turf. The recycled plastic bottles are combined with naturally renewable soybean-based polyols to manufacture super durable carpet backing products that are sold nationally. I'm Mike Orso reporting for Beyond the Bean on Air.
Yellowstone is not alone in its creation and use of bio-based products developed by your soybean checkoff. With the help of a U.S. Department of Agriculture program, companies making bio-based products can use a USDA certified label that lets consumers know that when they make that purchase, they're supporting a green industry.
Soybean farmers and the makers of soy-based industrial products hope a new federal government product certification label will help stimulate more demand for U.S. soy. Now manufacturers and vendors of bio-based products, including soy-based products, may apply for the U.S. Department of Agriculture Certified Bio-Based Product label. The label certifies that the product contains at least 25% of renewable carbon content. As environmental awareness increases, many consumers, both individuals and businesses, want to buy products made with bio-based ingredients. While many companies claim their products are bio-based, the new label will provide buyers with a credible certification of those claims. The label could increase demand for soy by stimulating sales of existing certified biopreferred products that currently use soy-based ingredients. It could also encourage other companies to achieve biopreferred status by replacing a petroleum-based component with the soy-based component. For more information about biopreferred labeling, visit biopreferred.gov. I'm Erin Hom reporting for Beyond the Bean on Air.
Thanks for joining us on this edition of Beyond the Bean on Air. What a year it's been so far for soybean growers around the country. Be sure to join us next month as we focus on soybean checkoff efforts to protect and increase the size of your soybean crop.